Kate's actually a client of mine, and she's been doing coaching with me for a while. And the one thing was there was insecurities there. Insecurities about calling people, just getting them on the phone. It's like, okay, doesn't matter how much skill set. Does this make sense? Doesn't matter how much skills I can teach her. That isn't going to unlock the problem. The problem's back here. The problem's in here. So there's a time where a trapeze artist is swinging on that bar, and she's going from one bar to another. And to go from one bar to the other, there's definitely skill involved. Would you agree? There's a skill involved where I know I have to take my hands off and jump to the next. However, there's that lag time in between that she is in the air. It might be for a split second, but there's a time when she's actually in that air and she's got nothing. And it comes down to skill, and also comes down to mindset, your unconscious beliefs, the stuff that's pulling you back, the stuff that keeps coming up, your negative self-talk, the trash, the garbage, the shit that keeps coming up. And that's in here, that's equality. Today we're doing total skill set, guys, total skill set. Mindset training is a whole new kettle of fish. It's something completely different. If you know that you are the person that you're going to walk out, and let me just share some information with you about frequency waves. We're all in the room, we're all learning. We're in beta. Beta is a nice frequency range. We're feeling good, we're learning, and guess what? We secrete serotonin, so we're feeling good. We're thinking, oh, I'm so motivated now. And we get out of here today and we're like, yeah! But guess what? For some of us, a week later, we have a low. How do you pick yourself up again? How do you know what you need to do? What are the tools that you need to do to get yourself so that lag time, the what? Lag time is quicker. See, when I learned a lot of NLP, I don't know if you guys know NLP, Neuro-linguistics, it's just a model. It's not that I don't have problems. We all have problems. We always still have problems. However, the lag time of when that problem kicks in to when it goes away is shorter. Instead of me, going, oh, for a whole day, it's now 15 minutes or half an hour. If it's a biggie, it's like, great, let me just work on this. Let me just choose a model and let's work with it because I know what works with me. If you guys have any possibility that you think that you need more motivational stuff, not skill set, then I'd like to invite you to an event. I have an event coming up and it's called Personal Power. And this event has nothing to do with sales. It is totally about you. It's you being intimate with yourself. What's intimacy? Self-revelation, revealing yourself, and getting through the stuff that comes up. It could be around rejection, money. It could be motivators. It could be self-doubt. Because that stuff, doesn't matter how much sales training you do, if you don't unlock it, it will continually come up and it will play over and over again. And guess what will start to happen? That doesn't happen in a business, because when you're not functioning right, what else doesn't function right? Relationships. When you're not functioning right, who also affects? Children, you, your partner, your health. You start looking for that next crutch, that next instant gratification. The next instant gratification, which might be food, chocolate, lollies, drugs, sex, rock and roll. Interactive, and you'll be working through stuff. And I tell you what, before there's a breakthrough for many of you, there's a breakdown. If you are having motivational problems and it keeps coming up, because think we're creatures of habit, it's habitual. Until you know how to deal with it and deal with it properly, it's the most incredible tool that you can actually give yourself.